What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tarzan's Treehouse, and today I'm joined by two familiar guests, Eli and Aryan.
All right, it's my first time here.
Okay, go ahead, keep going with that. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about fantasy football. We have been in a league together for a while. This is Aryan's second year and Eli and I's fourth year in this league. And as you can tell by Eli's picture, for those watching on YouTube, he has a certain player he wants to talk about. So
Introducing my number one pick, Brandon Ayuk. All right, no, I'm kidding.
yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Thank God.
Thank God you did not take Brandon Ayuk with your first pick. That would not have been good.
That would have been good for you guys.
You're right.
And excellent for me.
Yes.
And excellent for me.
You're really high on him.
Sure.
Is this a bit that you've been doing this whole time, or do you just legitimately think he's gonna be good?
I don't know whether he's good or not. It's my guy.
I trust Eli with his predictions for any sport. Mostly.
He does seem to be right about shit that he shouldn't be right about. In all fairness. But yeah,
Everything.
you have Ayuk.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you have Ayuk in your flex, right?
My flex.
Yeah,
That's a big flex.
that is a pretty good flex. Especially, who are your two receivers again?
Julio and Diggs.
Oh, geez.
That's not bad. You got a solid WR2, Good
That
wire
could be kind of crazy, especially since you have Tannehill at quarterback. So you could have that Julio Tannehill hookup if they use him in the red zone.
Unless Julio gets injured again.
But someone else here has the Titans' main target, and Aryan, that was your first pick, right?
Got D. Henry,
King.
the king himself.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good pick, especially where you got him. You were picking fourth, right? And you got him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good pick.
I mean, it was between him or Adams, but Adams is a safe pick too. But I don't trust Zeke. Okay, if you want to go in that conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, Zeke is I feel like Zeke is gonna get a lot of targets too, but I don't know. I would still put him higher than Saquon
Really?
on the RB. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think Zeke is gonna get a lot of targets.
That's fair. Zeke ended up slipping to what, ninth in our league? Because Eli, what pick were you?
Yeah, I think so.
6.
Oh, you were 6? Oh, so Zeke went either 7th or 8th then. But who did you take at 6, Eli?
Saquon Barkley.
And you feel good about that right now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Might have a slow start, but it's all about the playoffs.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to change this. I thought about it for a little bit today, but 8 out of the 12 teams in our league make the playoffs, which that does seem like a lot, but it makes for really interesting playoffs because Eli is the reigning champion and you went in as the 5 seed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Your team just went off. So even if you're top 17, you have a really good chance to win it. But other than your first round picks, what else do you guys feel really good about on your teams right now?
Justin Jefferson as my wide receiver 2.
I like JJ a lot this year. I think he's going to be really good.
He's the only thing that's really good about this is he's my secondary. D Hop is my first.
I forgot about that.
The troll pick.
So that's kind of big. Wait, what did you say?
It's a troll pick.
How is that? Oh yeah, that is a troll pick. Actually, that is a troll pick. I should have gone for Aaron Jones. Big draft mistake there.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's right, actually. He's actually right though.
You have Derrick Henry though. Who's your RB2 right now?
Well, it was Dobbins. Now it's James Robinson.
I mean,
that's not bad, dude.
Yeah, one injury hurt you, one injury helps you. So, and you had Robinson last year too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was big.
Legacy.
Big for my team.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm big on is my tight end, Hawkinson.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for something big there.
Hawkinson going to be a top 3 tight end.
Oh,
I think.
Really?
I think George Kittle's about to slide to 4.
Think so.
What?
Yeah. That'd be pretty. I mean,
no, as a fantasy perspective, all right. See, because in tight ends, you only you're only gonna score big points with like touchdowns, right? And George Kittle is gonna be like freaking battling the touches for like with Brandon Ayuk and everyone else. Ayuk.
That's true, especially how much they run the ball and with his injuries and stuff. But speaking of tight ends, I have Darren Waller, and I'm really excited about that. Even though they do have another tight end that their coach apparently likes a lot, Darren Waller caught like 105 balls last year. So that alone, I mean that's pretty good volume.
He's big. He's big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
I got Miami Mike. I have Miami Mike.
Mike Gesicki starting.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I think he's gonna get a lot of touchdown passes, you know.
I think that's fair, especially with a younger quarterback coming into his second year. That's normally who they rely on if they can't throw downfield too often.
Hopefully. I mean, it could be Deshaun Watson. All right.
That is true. I'm kind of happy about that because I have Deshaun Watson stashed on my bench. I picked him up after the draft just in case. And now all those trade rumors coming out,
No.
I might have a top 5 guy on that Miami offense, which I mean I would love, even though I love Justin Herbert, who's my starting quarterback. I mean, even
Tua, please.
Oh, you Tua is your backup, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love Tua. I mean, I've loved him since he played at Alabama, and it sucked to see him not be very good last year. But
Yeah. So this year he could be good. So please don't get Deshaun Watson.
yeah, I honestly think he will be because even he admitted that he was like not used to the playbook and the systems they were running last year. So now with a full offseason to prepare as a starter and play with the starters in preseason, I think, and obviously the talent was already there, right? He got drafted number 5 ahead of Justin Herbert. So I think he can succeed.
How about you, Joey? Who are you high on your team?
I mean, obviously, I got Jonathan Taylor at pick number 11 and Nick Chubb at pick number 13. So that running back duo for me, I mean, I feel like that's just nasty. And
That's big, yeah.
yeah, I know I've been kind of down on, obviously, I haven't talked about it on here, but in previous years, I've kind of disrespected Allen Robinson and underrated him a lot. But he's wide receiver 1. And assuming that Justin Fields comes sooner rather than later, he could be a top 5 receiver. And then, Cooper Kupp with Matthew Stafford. I loved Cooper Kupp. Matthew Stafford's my guy. I think that's a big duo.
Wait, I got a question for you though. Do you think you made a big draft mistake by not getting Aaron Jones like me instead Jonathan Taylor?
See, I've thought about that more and more, honestly. Like, especially, I had the chance to take Aaron Jones twice, and I took both of those guys ahead of him. So I might have, honestly. Like, I've thought about that. That's probably the thing I've thought about most of, like, oh, I should have done that. But I did grab his backup, AJ Dillon. So just in case he starts to fumble a little bit.
We'll see.
Yeah, I've got AJ Dillon right there. But yeah, Aaron Jones could be big because, I mean, we saw how good he was last year when Aaron Rodgers had an MVP season. Mm-hmm. So even if they rely on the run a little bit less, he could score 10 plus touchdowns.
No, Chubb's better. It's okay if he's giving me Chubb.
But if he had Chubb and Jones, that's what I was thinking. Damn.
Yeah, honestly, I think it kind of threw me off because I picked at 11, so there was only one person between, but they picked twice. And I did not expect that person to pick the people that they did. Maybe one of them, but he picked Travis Kelce and then Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon was definitely not the running back I was expecting to get picked. And hindsight, I think I went into ESPN's rankings too much, taking Jonathan Taylor at 11. I think, if anything, I should have taken him at 13 and taken Chubb at 11. Because talent-wise, Nick Chubb's a top 5 running back in the league. It's just a matter of how much he gets the ball versus how much Kareem Hunt gets the ball.
Kareem Hunt.
Now you have him on your – is he – oh, yeah. If Ayuk's in your flex, then Hunt's on your bench, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go on.
I was going to say, I honestly think Kareem Hunt's going to end up being a better running back 2 option than DeAndre Swift for you.
No shot.
I just don't think I'm high on – I'm obviously lower on Swift than most people, but I think Kareem Hunt's going to be better.
All right.
I'm low on Swift, but not that low. I'm not like that. Yeah.
What were you going to say, Aryan?
I feel like this draft was a lot weirder than I thought because there's a lot of questionable picks by some
Quite a
people.
bit, yeah. I mean, let's just get this out of the way. The person who I had on yesterday in an episode that has not gone up yet, but probably will before this one goes up, Noah, first year in the league. He joined about 36 hours before the draft. And with his first pick, and I'm quoting him on this, he panicked and took Marshawn Lynch, someone who hasn't played pro football in 2 years, if not more.
Panicked.
Yeah, he said he panicked
Yes.
and took the best guy he saw. Not sure how Marshawn Lynch even got on his board to begin with, but yeah, before you start like this is definitely not a troll league. It used to be the first year or two, but now he's the only team that's even considered like a troll team or like a tank team.
Yep. Yeah.
There were some people that made some reaches. Like I think Najee Harris went number 7 overall, which I mean, I love Najee. He went to a school very close to our hometown, but I definitely wouldn't have picked him 7 overall.
Aaron Jones in the second round was crazy. I think we made
in
a lot of mistakes.
In the middle of the second round, because I'm playing the person who has Aaron Jones.
Najee Harris. Yeah, you said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, the person I'm playing week 1 has. Oh wait, they have Ben? Alvin Kamara. Yeah, Ben has Alvin Kamara and Aaron Jones and AJ Brown.
Yeah, he got all the loot.
Yeah, no, he got all of the spoils from our mistakes. He also has Russell Wilson starting at quarterback.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, Aryan, who is your starting quarterback actually?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's a good move for sure.
Yeah, but if I had Aaron Jones,
exactly,
they'd have that little hookup.
Yeah,
he does catch a lot. Yeah, but yeah, I forgot. Like that's a good quarterback for sure. All right, we talked about some strengths or things we like on our team. What's some maybe not weaknesses that we see, but just things that we're questionable about with our own teams?
Oh, for me?
Sure.
I think I got my defense and my kicker too early. Although I do like both of them, my bench kind of sucks.
Fair enough.
I think my bench, I was like really. So my tight ends obviously like bad. Like after me, it's like a top 10, maybe top 12 tight end.
Yeah.
And I think I had a pretty good bench with like Dobbins. With Dobbins injured, I feel like my bench is still good, but it's like it's like it used to be stellar. Now it's just like
That's true, especially with Robinson getting called up. I will say though, you have Mike Davis on your bench. I am very high on Mike Davis this year.
Yeah, I think Mike Davis is for sure RB2. So yeah.
He can be, absolutely.
They got Corey Davis as well. So I don't know.
Corey Davis?
Yeah, I don't know who dropped him, but I still bet. I think it was Bobby.
Really? Bobby dropped Corey Davis?
Yeah, for the trade.
That's right. The trade that Bobby made. The trade that we should not have let Bobby make. But
that was terrible.
That's
Jesus.
Story. But hey, at least the players that Bobby gave up, they're like turning up right now. Like Gaskin's been given the full starting job with like 70% of the touches. I'm still not high on Mike Evans at all, and I don't think I ever was.
Same.
There's a good chance he could end up being the 3rd most targeted receiver on that team because Brady loves Antonio Brown. But yeah, I mean, for me, I think my flex is going to be a big question because the 2 guys I've had in there are Chase Edmonds, who could maybe get 1 to 2 downs at most because James Conner is there. So we don't know how much Chase Edmonds is going to catch the ball or get goal line work. And my other option is Cortland Sutton, who even if he is 100% healthy again, might be the number 2 behind Jerry Jeudy. So, and I also picked Cortland Sutton over Jerry Jeudy when Jerry Jeudy went the pick right after. So I think that might have been another mistake I made. Who were some guys that you were maybe targeting before the draft, but you weren't able to get for whatever reason?
Alvin Kamara. I mean, Ben Stillett.
That's true. Yeah, Ben was pick 3 and he took him right in front of you, huh?
I thought he was going to get Henry. I don't know why. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you ended up with a pretty damn good running back either way.
Yeah.
What about you, Ethan?
Me, I was looking to get a solid RB2 to be honest. But then I saw Diggs. I was like, I don't want. I want Diggs.
That's fair. You want to tell about your history last year of how you won the title?
Right. Diggs went in the 8th round.
Okay.
How crazy is that?
No.
You guys suck.
Okay, calm down.
And guess who I got in the 8th round this year? Michael Thomas. It's gonna be the same thing.
Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
That's-
But no, okay. But see the thing with Michael Thomas, all right. I don't think he's interested with this franchise after Drew Brees is gone. Okay, it's not the same thing as Stephon Diggs. Okay, like Michael Thomas has openly been like, he doesn't want. He blames the management. He said stuff about like how the organization is dying, and he's clearly not interested in playing at his peak performance in this team. It's not like Diggs, who's actually motivated to play.
Hey man. All right. You can say whatever you want to
I
say.
think I'm low
After
on
he-
Thomas.
After his injury, we'll see.
I definitely think there's some truth to what Aryan is saying, but at the same time, I was walking around today thinking, man, I'm so glad I played Eli during the first month of the season, so I don't have to worry about that just in case of Michael Thomas blowing up.
No.
I had Michael Thomas during that year where he was the best wide receiver, so I know how good he can be.
Damn it, I play him week 10, which is
Ooh, he might be. If he's playing and motivated, he'll be in full swing by then.
I mean, Michael Thomas is good. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying that he doesn't want to be freaking
Right.
good. on
Yeah,
his
I
team.
hear you. But if he somehow does come back and he is close to what he was, Eli is going to have Stephon Diggs, Julio Jones, and Michael Thomas, who are arguably
That's
three of the top 5 most talented receivers in the NFL.
Yeah,
Wait,
always
I
snags
can't
good
have
receivers.
that.
Why can't you?
Oh
No,
no.
go ahead, get it out.
No.
Why can't you start all 3 of them, Eli?
I can't. Because of this guy, dude. I'm starting this guy over any of them.
You're starting Brandon Ayuk in the flex no matter what.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You can trade him away or trade one of the other
Oh
ones
yeah,
away
yeah. I could
Yeah, no,
trade
for
for
a good
yeah,
RB2.
Yeah, just trade Stephon Diggs for like
There we go.
James Robinson.
Yeah, for sure.
Why Diggs? I'll trade Julio.
I'll take Julio. I love Julio.
All right, let's go.
I don't
Nick
even have
Chubb.
room.
Nick Chubb is not an RB2. Calm down. I'll give you Chase Edmonds.
What?
I'm so low. God.
There's more. I'll give you Sutton also.
Okay.
Okay. Why would you give me another receiver?
Because I don't have another. You want AJ Dillon?
No,
Exactly.
I want Chubb.
I'm not gonna give you Chubb for.
When Mike
All
Davis
right,
gets
then-
good, I'll give you Mike Davis and DJ Moore. How about that? That's big. That's
you want
big.
DJ too.
Yeah, he's my flex. That's big.
Well,
DJ
then
Moore.
Justin Herbert.
You want Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
For who? Wait, what's the whole trade?
Julio.
And Herbert?
Huh?
Julio for Herbert straight up?
No, and Chubb.
Oh wait, no, now you're adding on. What are you doing? No, I'm not gonna I'm not giving you Chubb for Julio straight up, let alone giving you my starting quarterback.
Bruh.
I'll give you Matt Ryan. Straight up for Julio Jones.
Matt Ryan could be the best bench quarterback in the league, honestly, for fantasy, obviously. He throws so many yards.
Oh yeah, and another thing, I've not beaten this guy right here, Joey. A single game, I've not ever beaten him, even though I won the championship.
I am so glad that you brought that up and I didn't have to, because now I get to tell the whole story. So for the first 2 years of this league, I went completely undefeated. I didn't lose a game in the regular season, and I swept all the way through the playoffs and won the title. And Eli and I, let's not get into that part, okay? Eli and I always play week 4 because of the way the league schedule is set up. And every year I beat him. And in year 2, I beat him in the finals. And then in year 3, Eli didn't have to play me in the finals because my team was terrible in the semis and I got knocked out. But in the week of the Super Bowl, I had Alvin Kamara on my team. And in case you forgot, he scored 6 touchdowns on Christmas Day that I had to use in the 3rd place game instead of the Super Bowl. So that kind of stung. But yeah, Eli still never beat me. So Yeah.
The history. The
Wow.
history.
Man, this is the year. This is the year.
No, it's not.
My games with Eli are like the most razor thin. I think like I lost by a point or like 0.5 both times.
Yeah, your guys' games are really good.
Hey, but I have the difference maker this year.
Oh,
When I went against you, I didn't have this guy.
you had him last year. Did you pick him up last year?
I picked him up.
Oh, Brandon Ayuk is gonna beat me. Oh no, I'm so scared.
You should be.
I'm not.
What do you guys think about other teams? Like other
I like Justin's team.
who's a threat? Oh, Justin. Okay.
I do like Justin's team.
You said you didn't.
I don't remember actually. I'm checking right now.
I like Justin's. Yeah, actually, I really like Justin's team. After Gus Edwards got freaking bumped up.
Oh,
Well, yeah, his team is really good. He has Damian Harris and Gus Edwards on freaking on
dude.
bench.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sony Michelle got traded, so Damian Harris is 100% the guy, except for James White. It seems like.
And he had Devontae Parker.
Ooh, that could be good if Tua plays.
But his flex is questionable.
Is it?
Otherwise, it's pretty good.
Pulling up his roster right now. Yeah, Tyler Boyd and his flex. I do like.
Oh, his second wide receiver. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of fucking Adam.
Yeah,
I feel like Justin Jefferson is going to get big targets. Big
Adam
targets.
Thielen is interesting because he had like what 14, 15 touchdowns last year. He's not going to repeat that.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, JJ is just going to get better, like you said. I do like Logan Thomas as tight end. And I love Antonio Gibson this year, man. So,
As RB1? I don't know.
dude, I mean, obviously, like, because his coach is CM Christian McCaffrey's old coach, and he said the words. He said this multiple times. I think he has the same range of talent as Christian McCaffrey, and I intend to use him as I did Christian McCaffrey. Now, obviously, you can use someone all you want. That does not mean that he's going to have, 500 points like Christian McCaffrey did that one year.
True.
But, I mean, that dude is talented, and he played receiver completely in college. So running back is a new position, and he still did great with it last year. So I think,
I think he's a good RB2 with RB1 upside.
right.
I think Ben has a good team.
Ben does have a very good team. I've looked at it a lot because I'm playing in week 1. I don't like the bottom part of his roster so much. Like Deontay Johnson, I'm not high on. Andrews, but that's up now with Dobbins being out. And I don't like Michael Gallup at all.
I think they're good.
That's fair. I mean, let's look at the auto drafted team here. Jeremy's team. I did not realize Trevor Lawrence is starting at quarterback for him.
Yeah.
He's also the only quarterback on his roster, so that is interesting.
That was his last pick.
Really?
Pretty sure.
That was the last pick.
Because it kept filling the bench until he only needed the quarterback position.
Wow.
I mean, he's got the autofill team is pretty good. Dalvin Cook, Montgomery, Ridley, Amari Cooper. Damn.
Yeah, that receiver duo could be good. He's had Amari Cooper a lot, right? Like, this is not even close to his first time having Amari Cooper.
Has he? I had him last year.
Then it's his second. Never mind. No, he had him the year that you traded him Todd Gurley for DeAndre Hopkins.
He has a very good team.
Yeah, his receivers were so good that year. And then they got Darrell Henderson did take a hit, but I mean, he has Beckham and Claypool on his bench, Will Fuller on his bench. That could be pretty big.
Yeah.
Bobby's team, Mixon. I mean, his wide receivers are not that good.
Yeah, Bobby's the only team that is
so 50-50.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, who he absolutely reached on, by the way. He should not have taken Mahomes there.
His wide receiver is dog, especially after Michael Thomas comes back.
Yeah.
I mean, still, like, Michael Thomas is not going to play at his. Well, he's still going to get targets, right? So,
right. Yeah, I didn't even realize he was starting Callaway. But yeah, his receivers are Tyler Lockett, Robbie Anderson, and Marquez Callaway from the Saints. And his bench is even worse.
Yeah. He's only high when he got projected.
Saved. Yeah. He got saved so hard by that trade, dude.
Yeah. He was in the gutter. He was in the
Oh
gutter
yeah,
before the
no,
trade.
yeah.
He was literally down bad.
But
So
tell him the trade. Tell him the trade.
yeah, let's just go over the trade right now. So
All right.
Bobby received Travis Kelce and Joe Mixon for Myles Gaskin, Mike Evans. Let's see who else. Jalen Waddle and Robert Tunyon. Not a good trade, right? All three of us here did vote to veto that. I know that for a fact.
Hmm. We're the only three that vetoed it.
Yeah, we're the only
Yeah.
three that vetoed it.
That's actually so sad.
But yeah, so Bobby's team was not looking great. I mean, Aryan, you got Justin Jefferson in the third round, right?
Mm.
And Bobby was the first pick of the third round, and he chose to take Mike Evans over Justin Jefferson.
I don't get it. I thought he was high on Justin. Didn't he have Justin last year?
I
He
had
did.
Justin last year, but he kept trying to trade Justin from me. But yeah, he took Mahomes and Mike Evans over Justin Jefferson, over AJ Brown, over. I mean, I took Allen Robinson late in the third, but still.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
That's my answer for earlier. I wanted to get Allen Robinson.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, we can work out a trade right now.
I've worked out plenty of trades with you. You didn't want them.
Yeah, because you keep trying to offer me Swift.
Yeah.
I don't want Swift.
I'm keeping Saquon.
I'm not trying to trade for. Obviously, I'm not like gonna ask for your first round pick, especially Saquon Barkley. You know.
Plus, I did offer you Saquon at one point, but then it included Chubb and Allen Robinson.
Oh, I don't even think that's true, is it?
Yeah.
I might actually look at that. Oh, if it's Chubb, I don't know. If it's Taylor, I might look at it more. But Chubb is like he's up there, dude.
Oh yeah, I've never tried to get Taylor.
Yeah, I know.
Although I do think he's gonna be good though, actually.
I do too.
Yeah.
There obviously that Colts offensive line is great. He was great at the end of the year. The only reason he wouldn't be is if those other running backs take up a bunch of time.
Nyman Hines or whatever. I think.
Hines. He catches the ball too much for Taylor to be like that elite top 5 kind of guy.
Mm.
Like there's an argument to be made that Jonathan Taylor's a top 2 or 3 pure rusher in the NFL behind Derrick Henry right now.
Okay,
Yeah, you have two RB1s.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what happens in a league like this when I'm picking late in the turn with some guys reaching before. Yeah.
Mm.
And Aaron Jones is on the board after me, who is absolutely an RB1.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, well, I got 2 wide receiver ones. That's fine, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Who is your wide receiver 2? I forgot because you have a really good receiver in your flex. Who's your wide receiver 2?
Well, Justin Jefferson is my wide receiver.
Right. Jesus.
And then D Hop
Not
is
a
my
wide
first.
receiver 1, dude.
You what? You don't think JJ is a wide receiver 1?
He's a wide receiver
Nope.
1. That guy has talent. He has
love
talent.
Jefferson, man.
No, I don't.
You don't think? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because I think he's a solid wide receiver too.
I'm really high on Justin Jefferson this year.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be big. He's gonna be the Vikings are gonna be big this year.
I think
if they all stay healthy.
Right. Like they have a top 3 running back in the league, maybe top 5 at least. I think Justin Jefferson talent.
Top 10.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson top 10 talent wise.
I don't trust our quarterback.
Oh yeah, of course.
Kirk Cousins is a question mark for sure.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean it worked for Justin Jefferson last year. He had like 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. So there's no reason I don't think, unless some kind of weird sophomore slump thing, that he wouldn't do it again this year.
All right. No, yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That's a fair opinion for sure. So, Eli,
I do agree with the talent though.
Yeah. All right. This has been like the most debated. Like this is the edge of the wide receiver 1 territory. Let's all 3 of us rank these 3 guys 1 to 3, just off the top of our head. DK
What?
Metcalf.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, and Justin Jefferson.
Ooh.
Oh wait, that's
in terms of fantasy, right? So I'll go first. I'm gonna say DK Metcalf is 1, Justin Jefferson is 2, and AJ Brown is 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing actually.
Yeah, I have to agree because the
I agree,
Titans have Julio. If they didn't
Right.
have Julio, I'd have AJ Brown probably even one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had AJ Brown last year, and I was talking about him the year before that. So you guys know how much I've talked about him. But like, if you're talking about pure talent, that dude's top 5 in the NFL without a doubt. Like, there's no way you can convince me that that guy is not a more talented receiver than people like Allen Robinson or even people like DK and Justin Jefferson.
I feel like Justin Jefferson might have a better year than DK Metcalf if Tyler Lockett does well.
That's true. Yeah, he very well could because Lockett is more consistent than Thielen, maybe. But then again, even Thielen had that year where he was like the best receiver in football, fantasy wise.
Thielen's not like putting up 60 points per game sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
like Tyler Lockett sometimes pulls out the 60 or 70.
Yeah, he had 2 separate games last year where he scored 3 touchdowns and 150 to 200 yards, which is ridiculous that he did it once, let alone twice.
Mm-hmm.
So that is definitely going to hurt DK, and especially since DK is more of like he's huge and really fast. He's not like a super precise and accurate route runner like Lockett is, and even like AJ Brown has become and what Justin Jefferson is too. Like DK relies a lot more on his athleticism. Which clearly works for him, right? He's insane. But I think that the other 2 are better route runners. And they could, honestly, any of the 3 of them could have the best season because even Julio is going to get his in the Titans offense, right? Like there's no denying that Julio Jones is going to get a lot of touches. But even then, AJ Brown got double teamed so much last year. And you can't do that now. Because if you're doubling AJ Brown, you're leaving Julio at least somewhat open. So they're going to be more open for both of them, I think.
They're so strong.
Yeah,
no. Strong team.
They're so good, and especially they have. By the way, their passing is their second thing because they have Derrick Henry who ran for 2,000 last year.
Exactly. It's a big. If you have a good trio, like teams with good trios are really good. Titans having the best trio. I think the Seahawks are good. The Chiefs are good. They have Clyde. Travis Kelce and Tyreek, but Seahawks underrated. Got Chris Carson, DK, and Lockett.
Yeah, those guys are pretty solid for sure. I mean, you even have to throw the Vikings in there, right? With JJ Thielen and Dalvin Cook.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, those are very good. But let's see. Oh, I mean, we somehow haven't talked about Christian McCaffrey this whole time because none of us have him. But I mean, do you think if he stays healthy, he's going to be like what he has been?
No doubt. He's going to be a number 1 fantasy running back again.
Yeah, it's so weird how like a little bit before the season, people were kind of saying like, oh, I don't know, maybe Cook can go 1, maybe Saquon can go 1, maybe Henry can go 1. And the closer it got, the more obvious it became like, oh, no, this guy is the most talented, especially fantasy-wise. If he stays on the field, he's going to be number 1 every week. And he's number 1 again.
Didn't he have like what do you call this? Okay, I don't remember.
All right, nice one. Let's go. Very valid point there.
Good point. Good.
Brought up a good discussion.
Very good.
No, I remember. Wasn't he projected like 26 points at one point?
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because that was I think it was the week against you where the projections going in, he was projected 27 going against a bad defense. And that just ruins like every projection because you have someone projected to drop like a career high for most players.
Yeah.
And then to remind people, Bobby has McCaffrey and Travis Kelce.
Yeah. And Joe Mixon, who could be good.
And Mixon, yeah.
Man.
Damn, that trade was terrible. God damn.
Yeah, that was not an ideal thing. And I'm pretty sure people said the name of our high school on the fast food podcast, right? On the fast food episode.
Yeah, I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, so we can just say, little fun fact, Joe Mixon went to the same high school as us. Not at the same time, obviously, but his name's on the wall everywhere, you know. It's pretty cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And
he graduated.
Yeah.
He graduated when we were No.
When we were freshmen.
No.
Yeah, no, never mind.
I think he graduated when we were in like 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 8th grade, but
I think,
Probably
yeah,
seventh grade.
yeah, you might be right, but Najee Harris was not at the same school, but very close. And I saw him play in person when we were freshmen, and that was kind of crazy.
That's crazy. That is big. Joe
Because-
Mixon rushed for 1,100 yards and 13 touchdowns as a sophomore at Freedom.
Jesus, as a
That's big.
sophomore,
As a sophomore.
that's crazy, dude. And he's in the same draft class in the NFL as Christian McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook, and I think Kamara also.
Yeah.
And none of them were the first running back taken in that draft.
Crazy.
Leonard Fournette was the first running back taken, and all of
He
them-
was good too, though.
Oh, he was absolutely he should have. I mean, I was high on McCaffrey when he was at Stanford, but Fournette should have been the first running back taken.
Yo, can we get Joe Mixon back at Freedom though? No. Can we get Joe Mixon back at
Can we
Freedom?
get him back on the team if the Bengals don't need him right now?
Can we just can you just throw a party or something? So we can just attend.
That'd be pretty sick. But yeah, I remember this isn't that related, but when I was a freshman, I was at the football game that I watched Najee Harris play at, and the first play he got the ball, he just trucked the dude that I sat next to in my math class. I was like, oh, this is a grown ass man that just threw one of my friends in math class around like a doll. That was crazy.
It's crazy how he went to Antioch. That's
I know,
nuts.
yeah.
That's nuts.
He was the number one player in the country coming out of high school. As a
Contra Costa putting out the
Yeah.
big running backs, baby.
For real, we have two starting running backs in the NFL, and one of them-
RB1s, by the way.
That's true.
Possibly.
But yeah, talent-wise, absolutely. And we have another one in college right now who replaced Joe Mixon as the main guy, and he's going off in college too.
Big,
I saw something funny.
Hmm.
What's his name? Who's this guy? Colonizer corruption. Who's that?
Oh, that's
Ronnie.
That's Ronnie. That's Ronnie. Yeah.
That's funny. He has this for his flex. He has Devo Samuel.
Oh, really?
I have Ayuk loser.
Yeah, that's I do not like Devo Samuel this year at all.
Yeah. But he has Antonio Brown.
He does, yeah. He has Antonio Brown, on his bench too.
Ooh,
With
I
Debo
think
in
that's
the
a
lineup.
better option. Yeah.
But Chris Godwin is your wide receiver too. I don't know. I'm not too high on.
Oh, that's
Godwin.
probably why he's not starting Brown, because you can't really start two receivers from the same team. But then again, even if
Wait,
Debo,
really?
I mean, you probably shouldn't, especially how inconsistent Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. I thought you just couldn't.
No. It's not like a rule. Yeah, you just kind of shouldn't.
Buccaneers players are not good fantasy wise, except Tom Brady, because he spreads everything
Exactly.
out.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I don't know.
And they're all good too. So he has a reason to spread it out.
Mhm.
And Gronk is still on the team, so Gronk is going to get his too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not high on Buccaneers players. It's
No. Also, I think Mike Evans, extremely talented guy, but fantasy, there are games where he just doesn't get targeted at all. So it doesn't make sense to pick on him.
Mhm.
Old man Tom Brady doesn't play for fantasy. He plays for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and
You just gotta accept it.
Yeah, I know. People thought it was the Patriots way. Now that's just him. That's just how he throws it.
Mm-hmm.
And it works, clearly. Jesus. I remember the three of us were texting back and forth during the Super Bowl last year.
Oh yeah.
That was so painful.
Fuck yeah.
No,
That was sad.
painful.
Oh man.
Eli, you're a Chiefs fan, aren't you?
No.
No, you're a Niners
Yeah,
fan.
I am.
This is about you.
No.
Yeah, that was extra painful for you.
That was painful. The O line was making me cry.
Dude, that was so sad.
It was really sad.
I feel like Mahomes was doing his best.
And not just
his
that,
absolute
dude.
best.
They were dropping his perfect passes, dude. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing a bunch of jokes the next day. It almost they didn't expect him to get the ball off, so they weren't ready for it.
He always throws it mid-fall, and then it's right on, and then they miss.
Yeah, I know. It's so stupid. Mahomes was actually perfect that game. Yet none of them were actually getting, I don't know.
He was doing everything he could.
Shit's fixed. Yo, I said on the podcast here first, boys.
Tom Brady paid Tyreek Hill to drop passes in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. He doesn't normally drop those.
No, he doesn't. Neither does anyone on that team, really.
True. Yeah, Kelsey
Yeah.
was dropping so many too.
Yeah, I know. That was the one that surprised me most. Like, wow, this is the dude.
He's like, what
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah.
Mahomes must have been so mad when
Oh,
that game
yeah.
was finished. Jesus.
You guys think that they make it back this year, the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
With their changes, I like their changes.
Like to the O line and everything?
Mhm.
Yeah. Who else in the AFC can really make a threat to them?
No one.
Wow. Not even Josh Allen in Buffalo?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
I like the Buffalo Bills a lot.
Yeah,
I think Josh Allen is a superb quarterback,
Yeah,
along
you're
with
right.
his wide receivers. Definitely thinks
You're a big Josh Allen guy.
he's big boy.
I think the Browns, if Baker is what he was last year, I think they can be really good.
I love the Browns. Yeah.
Their running backs are obviously insane, and their defense just keeps getting better.
I thought when you said AFC, I thought you were just talking about like AFC West.
Oh,
I was
there's even a team in the West that could be a threat.
No way.
I mean,
No way.
I'm not talking about Denver. Calm down.
He's talking about the Broncos.
I'm not talking about the Broncos. Teddy Bridgewater is not ready yet. I'm talking about Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
I think he's
Keenan
gonna be
Allen,
good.
Eckler. Yeah, I think.
I don't think they're a threat to the Chiefs. Dude.
Oh, they're definitely not right now,
Yeah.
obviously, but I think they can be. Their defense is getting healthier. Derwin James is coming back.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa is ready. I mean, that offense is. Herbert broke every rookie record, so by like the logical progression, he's going to be great this year, like an MVP candidate. Maybe. I mean,
I'll be happy if they make the playoffs.
oh, I want them to make a wild card for sure.
I got the Titans, Chiefs, Bills as the top 3 for the AFC.
Ooh, okay.
Titans, Chiefs, Bills. Yeah.
Those are
No,
good.
I'm changing Bills to the Steelers.
Oh, you like the Steelers out of the North over Cleveland
shit.
and Baltimore?
No, I don't like them more, but I just think they're pretty scary, man.
He loves them juju dances.
I like the Browns way more, but I think the Steelers are just crazy.
I don't like the Steelers. Like, I don't know why. I despise them for some odd reason.
I love Najee, but I mean everything. No one else.
Oh yeah. No one else. Yeah.
I like TJ Watt too. I like TJ, but no one else on that team is really that likable. I mean, it's the Steelers. No one's ever liked the Steelers, but
Sure.
Yep.
but yeah, you're right. Especially everyone thought Big Ben's.
You like the Steelers?
When?
When Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown.
Yeah, exactly. I liked them when Le'Veon Bell was on the team, and then he betrayed me. He personally betrayed me. So
Antonio Brown betrayed me too.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't like them anymore.
Yeah, dude, screw the Steelers, man.
Steelers are garbage. Yeah,
They're
exactly.
full
See?
of crap, dude.
The actual dog team. It's a dog team, except Najee.
Yeah, we like Najee, but no one else. They're really good. Especially Big Ben is not broken like people thought he was, and their defense is still going to be scary. But Baltimore could be good. They added more receivers. Their defense is still good, and you got
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah,
Dobbins.
They're always going to find a way to be good runners. I mean, your quarterback is almost like an automatic 1,000-yard rusher by himself. So
their backup QB runs. I seen that in the preseason.
Yeah, like everyone on their roster runs the ball really well. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they have a good coach too. Let's move over to the NFC because there's not really clear favorites. I mean, you've got the Bucks, obviously they're reigning champions.
That sounds hard.
Yeah. Do you think the Bucks are the far and away favorites in the NFC?
I think the Packers are going to be over the Bucks.
I hope so.
Because I think Aaron Rodgers in his last season, he's going to make a big push. And Aaron Jones is going to be huge. Devontae Adams is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a big season for the Packers.
Yeah, I really hope so. I like that storyline a lot. Just Aaron Rodgers coming back for an 81 last season with the team and just shredding the league. And he's a reigning MVP too. So
True.
It's going to be big. And I like the Cardinals too with Kyler.
The NFC West.
Go, Kyler.
Really interesting. I mean, all 4 of those teams could legitimately win that division between the Cardinals, the Niners, the Seahawks, and the Rams. The Rams have Matthew Stafford now.
Yeah, it's so close. It's so close.
I love the Rams. I hope they win it.
It's even closer. Yeah, you're right with Stafford. I mean, it's
No,
just
let's
so
go Cardinals.
tight.
Actually, just kidding. Let's go, Ayuk.
Let's go. Not the Niners, just Brandon Ayuk.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I think my top 3 teams would be Packers, Bucks. Holy shit. What do I do? For the NFC West, I don't know. I think the Niners,
Really? Okay.
maybe.
You
This is a
Whoa.
really
Do you think
oddball
Trey,
pick.
do you think Trey Lance is going to play this year, or do you think it's going to be all Jimmy G?
No, I think it might be Trey Lance. I think it might be Trey Lance for sure.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't think he's ready yet, but he might progress really fast once the season actually starts. What about
Actually, wait, that makes it worse. I don't know. Wait, maybe not the Niners.
All right.
Maybe the Rams.
Yeah, I think
A good storyline.
I'm gonna go Packers 1, Rams 2, Buccaneers 3.
I like that.
I love Matthew Stafford, man. What about you, Eli? Who are your top 3 in the NFC?
Packers, the Rams, and then I don't know. I don't want to say the Bucks. I'm not saying it.
Never Tom Brady love from Eli.
No.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks?
The Seahawks somehow always find a way to be better than people.
Yeah,
think about.
true. I'm down to bet on the Seahawks, but
Really? Oh, never mind then.
no, you know what? Yeah, bet the Seahawks.
Really?
I
Yeah,
convinced him telepathically.
The
Get
NFC
the Seahawks.
does not matter at all. The East does not matter at all in the AFC or NFC, I mean. But I mean, yeah. Is there
I mean,
anything?
one of them has to go, right?
Yeah, well, the division winner will make it between the Giants, the football team, the Cowboys, and the Eagles. One of them is going to make the playoffs.
That's dumb. I
And
think they're all
Yeah.
doggy.
Ryan Fitzpatrick got named the starter of the Washington football team today.
Doesn't matter.
I think
Just send the Cowboys. Just send the Cowboys. Just for
And
Dak.
the
For Dak.
Cowboys.
that's true. Dak is coming back. He could be really big.
Yeah, just send the Cowboys. Send the Cowboys.
The Cowboys ain't gonna win, dude. Just kidding. Saquon Barkley coming through.
Okay, let's not go around and predict Daniel Jones to win a division just off.
Yeah. Let's calm down there. Calm down there.
Danny Dimes, dude.
Why is it actually Daniel Jones?
Yeah, he wanted the Ryan Fitzpatrick somehow.
I want Ryan Fitzpatrick in the playoffs, baby.
Deshaun Watson to the Giants.
Oh, that would be actually too
Bro,
huge, right?
that's the only team that has an offensive line as bad as the Texans.
Oh wait, the Texans, Brad. The Texans are worse.
The Texans.
I can't even name anyone that's actually good.
Yeah, yep.
They have Brandon Cooks and 5 different running backs, and that's it.
it's just so
I
bad.
trust the Jets.
To be bad or to be good?
To be better than them.
I mean, I would hope Zach Wilson's able to win a single game. Yeah, that's kind of the bar to beat the Texans right now.
He's got Corey Davis. I don't know if that's good.
True.
Really good thing already.
He's got Crowder. They drafted a running back. They could be 3 wins.
And the Texans wins the Super Bowl.
This is the closest I'm ever thinking to okay, this is impossible in sports. Like their roster is so bad. Literally every other team's backups that got cut. And that's what their roster is on both ends.
I like
There's
that
no way.
team too, dude. 2 years ago?
Oh, because they had
Wow. Yeah, Hopkins, Will Fuller, Watson, Jawad.
Yeah, no, they're just a terrible organization, and this is their fault.
They are.
Yeah, for sure. Just like the Rockets.
Yeah. Houston is not a great sports city. I mean, the Astros are good, but no one likes them because they cheated. So Houston's not a great sports city right now at all.
It used to be good.
It did.
Now it's a really bad, like
Yeah,
a dumpster fire.
The same year the Astros won the World Series, the Texans had D-Hop and Watson, and the Rockets had Chris Paul and James Harden. And now two of them,
Dumpster fire of org.
the other one is hated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, are there any other teams you guys want to talk about?
Fantasy or
Anything.
NFL? Mm,
Vikings are big. 4th place.
mhm.
Fair.
Yeah. Oh, Cam Newton's not gonna lose his job.
Really?
I'll put my money on.
You think Cam Newton's going to start week 1 or the whole season?
He will do good enough to start more than half the season.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
I feel like he's gonna prove himself.
I like that. Especially with there's already rumors that like Mac Jones might already have the job, but I like that. Cam,
Oh shit! What?
it's not confirmed because Bill Belichick doesn't actually tell anyone anything.
Mhm.
But yeah, Cam looked really good in the preseason games today. Like he threw an interception that was not on him. The receiver dropped a pass and tipped it up, but he looked like way more comfortable and way more like, I don't know if courageous is the right word, but he was actually like attempting to move the ball down the field big time instead of just like dumping annoying stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I hope Garoppolo doesn't play much.
Really? You just want Trey Lance on?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Garoppolo always just gives it to the running back or what's his name? Kittle. I want Ayuk.
Okay, dude. No, this is a self-serving purpose. Oh,
Um,
I saw this stat, and I know you're not going to like this very much, but it's a thing that when rookie quarterbacks come into the league, when they aren't the preseason starter, so the situation Trey Lance would be in, they only really ever attach to like one receiver. So,
Ayuk.
no, it's George Kittle. Like George Kittle's, I mean, there's a chance that Ayuk gets some, but George Kittle's probably going to be his guy,
yeah.
Nope. It's gotta be Ayuk.
especially with the run game. No way.
Wait, maybe if it's Trey Lance, then George Kittle's gonna be top 3. So I take back what I said like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I honestly think Jimmy G might be better for fantasy than Ayuk because with how much Trey Lance runs too and how much they normally run the ball with a rookie quarterback, you have headphones on, so that doesn't even make any sense. Don't even.
All right, it's gonna be a historical podcast. We're gonna archive it and just wait and just pan out what happens with Ayuk. That's it.
Yeah, no, it's
throughout the season.
It's the
Number-
Ayuk episode.
Number 1 receiver.
And what happens to Justin Jefferson?
No, not like the number 1, but like receiver 1 in fantasy.
So you think he's gonna be a top 12 receiver?
Yeah.
No shot. You're out of your
Yes, shot.
Are you
You're
willing to say this right now? Are you willing to say that he'll have a better season than Justin Jefferson?
Possibly.
Oh god,
All right. I think that's a
good note to freaking.
That's a good way to lock it up right there. You good with it, boys?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
no. He's gonna be better.
Okay.
No, guys, send it.
All right, we good here, boys?
I agree, but like, what's the top 12 receiver? Oh, yeah.
It's too late. Clip it and ship it, boys. Clip it and ship it.
Ship it. He said Ayuk is going to be better than
Clip it and ship it on the stream on the podcast.
Okay, I lied earlier, dude. I don't. I think Justin Jefferson is a receiver 1.
Well, obviously.
No, but whoever's in the top 12, dude. Like no, he's better. He's better. Not Justin Jefferson, but whoever's the lowest receiver 1, he's gonna be better than them.
So guys like Allen Robinson, Terry McLaurin, that kind of territory.
Keenan Allen?
Yeah,
Keenan
Keenan
Allen?
Allen. Yeah.
Oh,
What the-
okay, dude? No, we're in.
And then clip it and ship it.
Clip that one and ship it, dude. Keenan.
The Bucks receivers, he's gonna be better than both of them.
They're not considered up there, but he's not better than Keenan Allen. Though. Get that.
He's better than Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
End it. He's
Allen
better
Robinson.
than Julio Jones. End
He's
it.
better than who you think?
Said it.
Okay, that's actually a good clip. Who do you think is going to end the season as your own wide receiver 2? Julio Jones or Brandon Ayuk?
Brandon Ayuk.
Oh my god.
End it and send it, boys.
Okay,
End it and send it.
Are we good here, boys?
Yep, Brandon Ayuk.
Clip it and ship it.
We good here, Aryan?
He can't be better than Diggs, but
All right.
better than Julio.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Tarzan.
Fantasy wise.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying. My name is Joey. I was joined by Eli and Aryan. Thank you guys for coming today, and thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.